for what you about to do right here. Yo, my man Trap, I want you to show him how you really get down. You rockin' with my DJ Trap.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my peers, putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, exploding, overpowering, over the competition. I'm towering, wreck get shot when I drop these lyrics that'll make you call the cops. Don't you dare stare. You better move. Don't ever compare.
Hey guys, my name is Bautista, two-time USA champion. We got Jared Galling right here. We're going to be doing the Bautista athlete type training. We're going to do arms today and show some innovative stuff that we normally do in our training days. Here we go. In our arm workout today, we'll be doing 21 sets of bis and 21 sets of tris. It's a variation of the FST7. I kind of blend it all together in the style that I use in my method for any prep or post-season type volume type training. It's not totally high, but it's a good volume for us to work on. We're starting off with two-arm bicep curl standing. Jared and I have two different styles of variations to get our biceps pumped. As you can see, Jared's movement is a little bit twisted towards the body, and you'll see mine a little bit more straight and twisted away from the body. Strict form is very important. You don't see us swinging too much. You got two different variations. You can bring elbows forward or elbows back. Depending on how you feel that day, you'll see different variations of different bodybuilders or fitness people do this, and it's pretty strenuous. Our next movement is hammer curls. We did a variation of this hammer curl. We did it going across the body. A lot of times we tend to do it straight forward, but it's a good variation to change it up once we did that two-hand arm curl dumbbell to bring it across the body. It's a good movement, and I'm actually feel a better pump with this. After doing our standing two-arm dumbbell curl and our standing alternate hammer curls across the chest, we're going to do another 7 sets of what I call a dumbbell concentration curl, more like a standing barbell curl, but we're using a dumbbell. To us, it feels like a concentrated curl. I feel total isolation on the bicep. Hence, if you could see, we're not gripping the dumbbell. So it feels more isolated on the biceps itself. We try to eliminate the shoulder contraction and keep all contractions on the bicep. Hey guys, I'm two-time USA champion Kelly Bautista. Got Jared Galling here starting off our tricep workout today. We're going to show some innovative moves that we usually do in our arm workouts. Not every time we do these. We're on a good field day, get them done. Now again, because of time, we usually work out at a gym that is pretty much packed at peak hours. So we try to utilize everything we can. In this movement, we're doing bench dips with our own body. Get a full-on pump, kind of a warm-up, and it really isolates the triceps. Best way to get this movement done with your own body weight is go straight down. A lot of people like to or tend to push themselves forward. If you have your dead weight right below your elbows, you should feel an isolation on your tricep or 3 heads of the tricep. Again, we do 7 sets of 3 particular routines. I'm going to demonstrate a routine for my tricep that if your elbows are kind of tender, you can change it up, still keeping the same movement and possibly getting the same contraction and pump as a single arm. I've dislocated my elbows quite a few times in my 19 years of bodybuilding or competing, and it kind of threw me back in a lot of competitions, but I still move forward, and I'm going to show you a routine that I do. Jared and I have a strenuous 9-to-5 job, so most of the time you'll see us do both sides at the same time and rarely do a single arm or single leg type movements. Our times are very, very short, so we try to keep the workouts as fast as we can to get to our families and friends and some functions that we need to do in our daily lives. I'm going to show you a routine that I do when my elbows get kind of tender. It is a 2-arm overhead extension versus the 1-arm overhead extension. We'll do this standing, so there's a little bit more leverage that we can use, and we can progress into contracting our triceps. As you can see, Jared usually keeps his elbows in. His elbows are very, very strong at a young age. Me being 40 years old, my elbows are pretty shot. So I keep my elbows out, still keeping that same contraction, isolating the tricep. Again, it's your preference. There's no right or wrong way. As long as you feel the motion and contraction and getting a full range of motion, fairly full, you should be able to still develop good triceps. We'll be finishing up our tricep routine with a variation of tricep kickbacks with dumbbells. Again, Jared and I have a slightly different motion. This is how he feels it. His range of motion is slightly different from mine. I have more of a 90-degree bend over tricep kickbacks. Jared has a little bit above the 90 degrees, about 100, 110 degrees. But he gets his triceps contracted from there. Both motions are fine. Again, as long as you're feeling it on your triceps, the motion should be okay. Now, to try to feel all heads of the tricep, what we try to do is first couple sets, we'll do palms facing your body. We'll do a couple of sets palms facing upwards and a couple sets palm facing the floor. I would try this to feel the best contraction for you. Once you feel the best contraction, you can do that for a few more workouts and then change it up again. And then you could do a variation that we did today, which we did a palm facing the body, palm facing upwards, and palm facing the floor. Flexation and stretching is always great to do in between sets. Again, because of time restraints, the best thing we could do is do the posing or the flexation after the workout. We normally stretch afterwards too, once the body's a little bit rested. Any stretching position for your bis and tris will work. But flexation is good too, keeping the blood pumped into the body. And of course, posing is always a good way to see how much you're developing your bis and your tris.
as I have about 16 weeks for the USA Nationals this year, July 23-24, I'm still practicing my posing. Not perfect. I haven't practiced in about a year, so I'm trying to get the rust taken out, bring out the old shell, and bring out the new shell. As you can see here, my posing is not great, but as the videos keep going, you'll see my posing get a little bit better and better this year. So hope to see you guys at FITCON, May 14th, 15th. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.